So we're out here combining corn today, and this is what we got to deal with. You know, gooseneck corn real bad. See, here's the row, and it goosenecks way up here, and then it's straight. So from where the roots are to where it's going, like here's the next row, it's goosenecked 30-inch plus. So when you're in the combine, you can't really tell, you know, where the hell to go. And it looks like this. Like a lot of these plants look like that. So this corn's like pretty wet, but we want to get it out of here before it falls over even more. It's an 8-acre field, separated from every other field we got. They got a lot of wind here, and we might have some other problems. But look at that row. All twisted to hell. Like I can reach the top of the tassel, but the corn is actually, look at that. There's the curve in it. Pain in the ass to combine that stuff. What a disaster. But there's other people in Iowa that have corn that wasn't even combinable, so at least we can combine it. So I guess I shouldn't be complaining too bad. But I'm gonna have to one-way a lot of this stuff. Not gonna be fun, but at least it's only 8 acres and not 400. Well, we got the duals on the 50 and we're hauling that corn. So I got a pretty close to full 540. I mean, you could probably stuffed a little more, but there wasn't a point. So I'll probably get some footage of the combine when I get back if the field isn't done. We're gonna have to one-way some of that, like I said. The good thing we only got 8 acres of that stuff. One of our northern farms has a little bit of goosenecked, but nothing like that. So that's just the storm damage. This one we think we need we might have some rootworm problems, so we gotta get some insecticide next year. But yeah, I mean there was strong wind too, but it's the second year in a row that field went down. This year a lot worse, but half a mile away from that, the peak wind gust was like 73 miles an hour or something like that, and the corn was still growing, so it leaned it over, and the corn was continuing to go. So when it grows, it can kind of grow straight up, so the plant goes like this, like a gooseneck trailer, or a gooseneck on a goose. So that's why it's called gooseneck corn. But yep, almost to the farm here in a little bit, and we'll start loading this corn. I think it's September 26th today. There's a little more fines in there than I really want. But then you can't get it off the cob. If you set the concave too close, it fines it, but then if it's too wide, it won't get it off the cob. So I don't know what the hell. I know wetter corn's hard to get off the cob compared to dry. So it's clean, but it seems to have some fines in it, more than I want. Just having problems staying on the road because it's all tangled to hell. It's not that it's necessarily down on the ground, it's just all tangled like this corn. Like these plants here, they're way out there. 2 rows away, this plant is actually growing at. I don't even think these put an ear on. Yeah, there's just nothing there. Happened right after the corn, right before, it was either right after the corn tassel or right as it was starting to tassel. Yeah, there's nothing there. All these plants are, I mean, when the roots are 30 to 40 inches away and then it starts growing up, here's the top of the plant. Kind of screws things up, so that's why we're getting this corn off here before it gets any worse. And we're not in a hurry to get shit done. Just take it easy, you know. Like right there in that spot, don't look too bad. Right here, I mean, here's the top of the plant, 6 feet off the ground, when the plant is like 10 feet tall. Almost done with the field. We're one weighing it. So, fun fact, that hillside over there, if I wanted to drive there to that silo right there, it'd take me an hour to get there from this location. 1 hour to get there. Same as, see, there's a big grain setup right there. There's a silo there. It'd take me a whole hour to drive there. So I don't remember if I really filmed an ending to yesterday's video, but we got them 9 acres combine down there. We had some gooseneck corn. Obviously, I already talked all about that, but yeah, it's basically all we combine. So the floor of the bin is like right in here, and it's filled to about right in here. So obviously isn't that full. We got the bin fan running as it was pretty wet, but we wanted it combined up and out of the way, just because right now we're out of feed to grind for our cattle. So I guess we want to get a bin full and dry and transfer it over to the harvester, so we don't have to combine a hopper or half a hopper, dump it in the gravity box, grind out of the gravity box wet. So we've already done it a couple times, so yeah. And then today we got the duals on the other 4450, so they're on now. I'm not gonna go to the back shed show you because it's just tractor with another set of tires on. I learned this yesterday. I guess Dad knew for a while, but 4440 has a head gasket leak, so that's awesome. It's not going into the oil as of yet. Right here, you can see it coming out. So I don't think it's coming from here. That's just leaking down onto there. So it's not going into the oil yet, but we really don't want to run it too much, because if it runs in the oil and we don't catch it and it runs for a while, well, you might as well just junk your engine. So we really don't want to do that. But we did haul shit with it, and we used it to haul corn yesterday, but I don't know how much more we really want to run it. So yeah, we did haul shit yesterday and today, both spreaders, H&S and the Coon Knight. We got 23, 24 acres covered. So we're out of places to haul manure until we get corn combine stocks baled and hauled off. Then we have more places to haul manure. So, but yeah, I'll be a couple weeks yet, but all the sod ground at home is covered. So yeah, I guess the plan is this week is to fill the rest of that bin. See, it's still September, so we're not exactly in a hurry to combine when it's wet. So we'll just kind of combine here and there, but once we get mid-October, that's when the grind goes pretty hard. So, yep, I'm gonna hop in the skid and scrape cow yard, but I guess that's the end of the vlog for this weekend.